Dear audience, my name is Rocío Saldías, and today I'm going to answer the question how the pandemic COVID-19 will affect globalization and international businesses during the next decade. COVID-19 has affected our lives since 2019. We can already see the consequences in the global economy, but what will happen in the next 10 years? Even before coronavirus appeared, there was a growing phenomenon adopted by many countries called globalization. This means that countries will try to reduce their international trading system by changing their supply chain. Just like the US, many countries import a substantial part of their goods from China. Globalization will change that, having a considerable amount of these goods produced in the nation or imported from other countries. COVID-19 has affected every company and every area across the globe. To adapt and survive the crisis, they have to be reactive, reliable, and omnichannel. That is why technology is so important. By digitalizing the supply chain, you have two big advantages. Firstly, actors can anticipate demands thanks to forward planning, and therefore giving the customers what they need faster without overstocking. The key to obtain this is diversifying. By having close partners, you can get the products faster and cheaper. Secondly, it reduces costs. If companies automate as many tasks as possible, it will reduce the workforce and with that, human errors and the operation times. Even though this virus is an adaptive change, this means that it will require time to make progress. In paper, we are seeing an improvement in the global economy, but in reality, companies have been forced to reduce their cost to the minimum, and even with this, many were closed down. At the beginning of the year, around April, May, the economy crisis was a fact all over the world. The Economist said, the US Chamber of Commerce found that 54% of non-sole proprietor firms with fewer than 500 employees were either closed or expected to close in coming weeks. Governments were forced to soften rental payments and facilitate the payment of health and education. The recovery in the economy is happening faster than expected. Richer countries have shown an increase in the local economy. In fact, by the end of next year, according to the OECD, the US economy will be the same size as 2019, and China's will be 10% larger. On the other hand, we have the darkest scenario. Europe will not recover its pre-pandemic level for several years, and those second and third world countries that were significantly affected, mainly Latin America and East Asia, will be facing a longer economic crisis. This is simple to understand. With a poorer health system and restrictive normatives that require people to stay in quarantine, businesses were and will continue to be hit harder. Even if we are seeing a faster recovery in the global economy due to a few countries, it will be a slow process to a full recovery. Let's analyze unemployment. Here, we have the Phillips curve that shows that with a higher unemployment rate, prices will go down, and that will unstabilize the economy. So even if countries start getting better, until employment recovers, we will be living in uncertain times. During the following years, we will be able to be more accurate in terms of projections, and we will be able to see how it's going to recover the economy with a new reform of the supply chain and softer normatives on social distancing, plus the possibility to have a vaccine in the near future. Economy will recover eventually, though some industries and some countries might never reach their peak levels. Thank you.